I'm going to be camping overnight in freezing temperatures with the gear that I bought from complete strangers on Facebook Marketplace. I've been dying to get one of these hot tent setups ever since I started camping. Those things just look so sick. So as soon as I saw this hot tent listing and this wood stove listing, I mean, I had to pick them both up. I also got some mystery packages, some food, and some gear to make it a little easier. The tent that I bought is ripped. This wood stove burns through wood way too quick, and I've got no idea on what's gonna be inside all of these mystery packages. I have never camped in temperatures this cold before, so let's see if I can spend the night. I finally picked out the spot that I'm planning on camping. It is like 2 o'clock, so I only have about 4 hours of daylight, but my car got stuck pulling in here. Got unstuck, and then I got stuck again. So at this point, I am just gonna go camp, and I'll worry about it tomorrow morning. My car's not great in the snow. It's been freezing cold the last month. That's why it's been so long since I've actually been camping. So I hope I still have it in me. And I know I do, because I've been cooped up in my home and I've been itching to go camping and survive. This is everything I brought with me, and the first thing I need to do, like every video, is set up shelter. I've got the hot tent. I gotta clear out all this snow. There's about 1 foot of snow in here. One of the items I bought was one of the items I brought was a shovel. So if you can kind of see, oh, actually I have a good way to measure this. There are a bunch of footlongs in here, so I'd say 8 inches. The snow is 8 inches. Let's get going and clear out a spot for the hot tent. What do you say? Okay. This is the first item I bought. This tent was 170 bucks. It is a hot tent. I think it normally goes for like 300 bucks on Amazon. It's in great condition. It's pretty huge. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to clear out like a big open spot. Let's get to it. Okay, I have cleared out the area. I'm really hoping the tent is not bigger than this area, because that's just a pain to do. Time to set up the tent. This doesn't need like a tarp underneath it, because it's kind of like, if you remember the Walmart video. Come on in. Whoa. Look around. So this is gonna kind of be like that. So the hot stove is gonna be in the ground area, and then the tent's in the tent. I'll show you. I'm just hoping this isn't like the REI tent I got off Facebook last time, where it didn't have any stakes. So I don't have any stakes. All right, here's the... All right. Looks like this is it. I will say I do like that you can just kind of pack it all into here. My other Walmart tents, I've never packed them back in the bag they came in because they don't fit. This looks like stakes. These look like our poles. That's where our hot stove's gonna come out of. That's not good. My snow skirt's ripped. Another part that's gonna suck is having to stake the corners in, just with it being snowy and stuff. Before I stake this down, I wanna take a bite of my food, because I'm getting a little hungry. I'll show you what my food is now that I've gotten hungry. But before I show you what my food is, this is my next purchase. This is a Helinox camping chair. I actually bought 2 of them for 130 bucks, which seems like a crazy amount of money, but these things are like super lightweight and they fold up super small, and they are like these. I think this one's like 200 bucks, brand new. Do the math, I got a pretty good discount, because you know, when I camp, sometimes I get scared in the dark, which sounds irrational when you're at home, but if you were in my shoes, you would do the same thing probably. So I figured once it gets dark enough, I don't have to be out here terrified. I can be inside. I'll still probably be a little scared, but I'll have a chair and a little stove going, and I feel like it can't get much worse than that. I wish it was warm. I mean, it's not like cold in here. Well, once I get the wood stove, oh, see, okay. I can see why the snow skirt would be nice, because I guess you can tell right here. I mean, it's not really windy out, so I wouldn't say wind, but a lot of lights coming through. Wait, I guess a little bit of wind's coming, so I'll make sure to pack that down. But I gotta get this thing staked in first. For my water of choice, I got this from Walmart. I got a gallon of microplastics. I wasn't gonna buy water off of Facebook, and I could have if I tried hard enough, but I didn't care enough to. So, before I reveal my food item, let me share my ideation process with you. Also, I will say this chair is very nice. Very, like, cozy. So I've seen a lot of videos online where people will buy like the homemade food off of Facebook, and that's what I wanted to do. The only homemade food item off of Facebook that I had a lead on was egg rolls, and I had to order like 2 or 3 dozen for the person making them to justify making them. So then I got to thinking, and you can buy like snacks, you know, off of Facebook like I did in my last Facebook video. You've got, these are Sun-Maid, sea salt chocolate, banana chips, cocoa, and caramel dusted raisin. But I didn't want to do that, the same thing that I did last time. So I've seen gift cards before on Facebook. So my idea was to get a gift card, and then I can use the gift card at the place that I wanted to do. I got a Subway gift card, and I bought Subway. The gift card that I bought was $25 value on the gift card, and I offered $15, and I secured the deal. Does it work? Oh, $25 at Subway. 2 footlongs, a 6-inch for breakfast, and a cookie. I'm just gonna eat a little bit of one of them right now. All right, this is the one we're going for. I am hoping to heat one up over the wood stove later, but I just hope it, I don't like when the veggies get too warm. This is, what is this? Is this a chicken bacon ranch? I forget kind of what I got. This is, oh no, it's dripping. You know, I can do only Subway this whole video. You know, a lot of people hate on Subway, but I really like Subway. I think yeah, I do. I got a couple different subs. I think I got a grilled chicken sub, I got a bacon chicken ranch sub, and then I got a breakfast egg sub for the morning. I'll eat a couple more bites in this, and then you can see the wind kind of coming through this tent. I think I should fix that and set this tent up fully. I would rate this, I mean, granted this sub's been sitting in a snowbank for the last hour and a half, so it's pretty cold. I'd rate it a 7.8. That's pretty good, I feel like. Time to get staking in the tent. So far, nothing has been missing. We still have to put the tent inside the tent. So I gotta make sure this strap is like tight all the way down. Pull it tight. That's tight enough, I would say. Now I just gotta get the 2 side parts, and then I'll have to go around and pile some snow in the snow skirt. Right here is where the vent's gonna go for the stove. Have the other one be the entrance, so you're not worrying about this opening up and hitting the stove. So we'll get used to going on this side. I don't know if you can tell how big this is, but it's pretty sick. So now I've got to get the tent thing, and the tent thing goes in here. Look at what I got going on. I don't know how to describe it. This is a nice tent. Okay, so I moved everything in, finally. I will note that I do have someone behind the camera. There's twice as much sleeping supplies as normal. The sleeping pad is from the Temu vs Amazon video. This is my sleeping pad from the REI video. Here's my sleeping bag. It is a 15-degree sleeping bag. Only downside is that it's supposed to get down to 8 degrees or 6, 8, something like that tonight. This is a 15 degrees, so we'll see how when it gets down to like freezing tonight at like 6 degrees, how I feel, but it is gonna get cold. Let me show you one of the other purchases that I made, these mystery packages. And the listing I saw was like a big pallet of mystery packages, and the guy's like, yeah, we have a store, you can come in and pick whatever you want. It was kind of like a listing promoting a store. It was something like 1 for $5, 6 for $25, and then it was like 14 for $50 or something like that. So I bought 14 of these return packages. I'm hoping these are not all bras. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The dude told me that this is all like clothing. I mean, like what women's clothing makes up probably like 70% of clothing sales or something crazy. He said that he gave this to his kids before, and they got a bunch of bras.
He said 3 of the boys got bras.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
All right, that's the fun of it, I guess, right? I'm really hoping the same doesn't happen to me, and I know I totally just lost $50. Once I bought all these packages and I sat in my car, I was like, I just threw away 50 bucks. I do not feel good about any of the money that I just spent. I spent 54 bucks there. Let's open up one of these packages. I want to open up both of these. jean from St. Louis. Item description, dress for women, 2024 casual summer cotton dress with pocket. Nice. Just give me like a John Pork Temu t-shirt, I'll take that. Give me something that I can wear. All right, a woman's swimsuit. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Okay, this is really, you know, if someone pulls up on me camping in the middle of the woods with all this stuff, I'm probably not gonna look good for me. Okay, everything is gonna be this, I have a feeling. I should have like gone to one of those stores where they liquidate like cheap Chinese speakers or something, but to keep it a mystery, I'll open the rest of these later around the wood stove. My next product that I bought was this. This is the hot tent. It's actually a hot stove and I bought it for $70. I wish I had more to cook because you can cook on this like a stovetop. It gets piping hot. Let's set this thing up now. This is gonna be pretty exciting. It's gonna go right here. It's kind of unfortunate because it is gonna like be right here in the middle. Throw it up. Okay. Oh. That's the first time I almost got brain freeze from a sub. Look, it's cold. Okay. How we doing this? I feel like one of those submarine. Oh, I didn't mean to. I shouldn't have said the word submarine because now I'm gonna spawn that guy in. Whoever has been driving the submarine around my campsites. Okay. Oh, and then I can heat my water up tonight. Sick. Am I missing anything? No. I just gotta start a fire. Which leads me to another one of my things now that I think about it. So follow me. One of the items that I bought. And it was kind of a fail, but this is is there a name to these? Wood splitter? I've seen this one dude on TikTok before do these like thirst traps where he's like, when he's like shirtless. I'm not gonna probably use it. I mean, but it looks cool. It was 10 bucks, 20 bucks. Oh, shouldn't have bought this, I guess. It'll be my protection or something. All of the wood that I did cut previously is here. You see what I'm saying though? Like, I can go find a fallen tree, but how long would it take me to cut? I mean, like, I gotta cut all these cuts. I wimped out on this. All you pro bushcrafter critics out there, let me have it in the comments. I cut all this at home, but I'm gonna sleep good tonight, so I don't really care. I have matches that I brought on my own. I have cardboard, and then I need a bunch of small sticks. That's my one thing, is I need a bunch of like small dry sticks to really get the fire going. Explore a little bit and try to find some pine trees I can harvest some dry sticks off of. Looks like this one's still green, but everything down here is dead. I mean, let's do the little break test. Yeah, that's real dry. Tree is still thriving. We have just cleared off some of its dead branches, and now I can have a warm fire tonight. So thank you, nature. I'll break these down and get the fire going. Kind of cram them in there, get it nice popping hot. Put a couple logs on top, let those burn a little bit, and then start feeding the fire some thicker logs. Oh, also, bottom of this door, these bungees on it. You see this bungee? And I put a stake through it, so I can open this, and the door just kind of stays put. I'm doing good on my Subway so far, and I still have my cookie. I just finished the first 6 inches of the first foot. The sun is at the horizon now, so it's gonna get dark pretty quick, and I want to set these up before it gets too dark. Didn't buy these off Facebook, but I brought them because they're so sick. These are the sickest lights. I'm gonna set these up real quick. Okay, I didn't show the whole process because it took freaking forever to string these like behind the tent and stuff. Watch this. Look. Or fading colors. Again, I didn't buy these off Facebook, bought these off eBay like a minute ago, but I've been waiting for an opportunity to use them, so here we go. This will look cool at nighttime. I don't know if you can see it on my wood out there. I'm gonna use that along with this little bit of cardboard that I've got to get this thing piping hot. If you guys know me, I'm an expert at smothering a fire and putting it out quicker than takes me to light it. 2 big logs, kindling, 2 bigger logs, kindling, a lot of kindling under those logs. Like something like that, I guess, I don't know. Let me go get some of my sticks. I'll bring the rest in here at some point, but there's no reason to bring them all in here. I just gotta get it piping hot. Some cardboard. Oh, okay. Match. Let's open this puppy up. Look at that. So you twist it, and then you latch it. See, I can see some smoke coming through here, which is what I don't really like. Oh, you wanna know what? I think it's because it's so cold and I'm heating it up and it's starting to warp a little bit. There we go. Put another, like a normal log in there, a little bigger one. Throw some of you in there. Pretty sick, huh, so far? Look at that, whoosh. If you're eating your lunch right now, or your dinner, or you're about to go to bed, I hope you have a good lunch and a good dinner, and I hope you're enjoying your meal. Because I'm looking through your webcam lens. I can see through your webcam right now, and it looks really good. Get some of these guys back on here. Yeah. It's nice because it's gonna bring the, like inside, it's gonna get like warm. Watch how hot it's gonna be. I put a little bit of snow. Look at this. I guess there's not too much like smoke to see. This thing is just sick. I don't know if it's probably because it's a cheaper one and it's small as well. It absolutely rips through this wood so fast. But my cameraman's got his Jimmy John's right there toasting up. I'm gonna do the same, but probably more in the morning. I don't mind mine being cold, and I feel like with the overall temperature. Oh wait, I actually have a whole another foot long and a cookie and a 6-inch. Okay, wow, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna get the fire going, and then I'm gonna open up, I think, the rest of those packages. Maybe 4 more. I have 14 of them. I've opened 2. Maybe I opened like 6 or something. So I have another 6 later. I had so much wood in here and it's already gone, which is crazy. Okay, let's open the rest of the packages. 6 more packages. This is all gonna be clothing. I was really hoping I was gonna get like a cheap Bluetooth speaker or a survival kit. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nice. Karis. Package number 4. I'm not even gonna open it. It's a swimsuit. All right, let's place our bets. What's in this one? I'm gonna guess a blouse. Okay, this is like a little, oh, is this a turtleneck? Tiny turtleneck. Amazon return number 6. Maria, what did you return? You live in Brooklyn, New York. Cotton linen shirts for women, button short sleeve blouses. These, oh my gosh. I'll open up 2 more. Nicole from Connecticut. What even is it? Oh, it's a dress. Beautiful dress, Nicole. Shame on you for returning it. Darlene. Oh, it's kind of... Alright, that's weird. This is just weird. I just blew $50 on all this stuff, so... let's eat my Subway sandwich now. Ugh. Ugh. What did I get? This is my cookie. I'm so excited to have. I'll have to, ooh, maybe I do that. Oh, okay, so yeah, Subway discontinued their flatbread, and in this location I was able to order their flatbread. It smells good. Oh, this is the chicken bacon ranch, I'm pretty sure. Of course, it's soggy. Like, just interesting. All right, taste test on a chicken bacon ranch flatbread. So many onions in there. That's good. That gets an 8.2. Look, I got my cookie over here, warming it up. This is a cheaper wood stove and whatnot, so you just gotta really actively be on the wood duty. But I mean, like, look at this. Oh, it's doing good, so I'm progressing on my bacon chicken ranch. And in the morning, I'm actually gonna open the rest of those packages. My goal is to, you know, make you guys want to stay until the rest of the video to see me opening these packages. But let me just predict the future now. It's gonna be a bunch of women's clothing, so if you don't want to stay the whole video, you don't have to. And my leg is like, sorry, this is not leggings, this is wool underwear. Okay, it looks like leggings. This is, search it up. Search up how to layer in the cold. This is wool. and it keeps me warm. Can people defend me in the comments section? Anyways, okay, first of all, oh my gosh, that is hot. It's like really warm, but it's burning through my wood so quick. How do I stop that? I'm gonna put in a big boy. Let's put you back there. I kept crisscrossing it, but obviously that was just giving it more air. So I think what I really need to do, I mean, I read this online. It's like really lighting. So what I read is that push coals to the back and then you pack it real tight and then you really cut off most of the air. So I thought I cut off enough. Maybe I'll like half this a little bit. But let's try this cookie now. Let's see. Okay. Wow, wait, that's kind of cold. Oh no. Let's try a bite of this cookie. That cookie's a 10. No, seriously, the fact that I accidentally burnt the bottom of that makes it a 10. So good. I just can't even look at this light. Okay, I can't look at this flashlight, but I'm not trying to pick up my camera to say I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna go to bed. So the fire's slowly going out. It's probably gonna go out in the next 15-20. It's what, 9:45 or something. So let's see when I wake up. I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, I'm awake now. Sorry, I didn't film me waking up. I woke up and I had to pee so bad. It got so hot in there last night that I started taking everything off, you know? I went to bed with just the underwear layers on and then just my like Outdoor Boys cosplay. And then obviously, you know, the stove goes out throughout the night, which is normal. I was freaking freezing. I killed the rest of my Subway last night of the bacon chicken ranch one. I still have 6 inches left in my other one. I'm not much of a breakfast person, so let's open up these packages first and then maybe we can try a bite of the Subway for your entertainment. Man, that cookie last night, I had dreams about that cookie and it was just like so amazing. You know, Outdoor Boys has fresh bread and honey butter. Mine's gonna be Subway cookies on a stovetop or something like that, you know? I'll have to find a way to make it flow better. So when I was trying to come back and find a camping spot, my car got stuck and then I dug it out and then I was just like, let's get as far down this trail as I can because I want to camp. So my car is still stuck, but it's just stuck further down the trail. But I'll probably be in this still vicinity for like another hour while I dig out my car, which is gonna suck. Anyways, okay, so it's 14 degrees right now. The feels like is 10. All right. This package, Mercedes is sending it back. This is the first non-clothing item. Huge tweezers. I just don't know what I would need these for. This package is a little bigger from Leanne. Triple XL, it's not gonna fit me. Cool. I could definitely keep that. Renita, nice little dress. This is just such a, like, I spent $50 on this. I could have gotten like 20 foot longs. Okay, another shirt. Oh wait, these are like some stretchy pants. Okay, cool. Okay, you wanna know what? I'm cool with that. This is nice. I'm gonna re-gift this to Tebow, probably for, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll make him wear it. No, that's weird. Okay, this is the last package. Okay, some kids' clothing. Well, I'm never doing that again. Okay, here's my Subway. It's gonna be so cold. So this is a breakfast sub. I really wanted to get the wood stove burning this morning. Then I would have to wait like an hour at least to let it cool off to put it back in my car. So I'm gonna take some of these off. Holy moly. I do like the snow, but I would just kill to be like poolside in Florida right now, you know? Eating this, but let it warm up a little bit. Just sitting in a swimsuit next to a pool. One of the pools where the hot tub overflows, like there's a little waterfall from the hot tub into the main pool. And then at nighttime you can turn on lights. Oh my gosh, that'd be so nice. I'd just be laying there in the sun. No, I'd be listening to some Jimmy Buffett. Living in a Florida days. Looking to my left. Looking to my right.
Looking to the stars to shed some light
Hoping for a breath. Hoping. I gotta get packing up. My stomach's ready to pass on the Subway from yesterday. And today's a Super Bowl. So I gotta get home and make some buffalo chicken dip. The only thing that doesn't make me unshoveling my car out of the snow miserable is that all that movement really warms you up. I think it's time to pack up. The tent held up amazing. The only thing, but right here, there is an ash burn, like a little hole in the tent, like a little ember or some crap that came out the top of the stove thing. I guess burnt a hole through, which is kind of crazy. This is the remains. You can see how much snow melted. I gotta dump this out at some point. What does that look like? Nothing glowing in there. It's snowing if you can't tell. The aftermath of this. The bag. How easy was that? It is cleared, but I have to take down this part of the tent before I can take down the outer part. For a break, hoping for the give without the take. The dreamers line the state road just to watch the runway show. Slash behind their steering wheels, they just watch the big jets go, shrieking through the morning haze. Focal point of a distant gaze. It's so dumb to get those cinematic shots, you gotta set the camera up and walk all the way back to it. Thanks for joining me, friends. It's a race against the clock right now with my body digesting that Subway from last night. I'm really hoping for some reason I'm not stuck. But even if I do or don't get stuck, you'll never know. Just gonna cut to me singing here in a second. I don't know what song I'm gonna sing. Maybe I just wanna do it if we try. Only a blink or not. Feel like you didn't die. They feel like a crime.